Hi everybody, today we are going to look at another vintage diecast toy. I bought this diecast used. It's made by, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Yonezawa. According to Wikipedia, Yonezawa Toys were a fully owned subsidiary of Sega Sammy Holdings, and in 1991 it was just absorbed into Sega. You know, the Japanese video game and arcade company. I guess they started making these toys back in the 1950s, and at one point I believe they were the largest and most successful Japanese toy company post-World War II. So this is a Nissan Fairlady Z 432 diecast car. It says it's 1/40th scale, and really the 1/40th scale, if that is actually correct, fits very nicely with the 1/43rd scale vehicles we have. What's a Fairlady Z car, you ask? Well, when I lived in Japan, we didn't have the Datsun 240Z or the Datsun 280Z, which was popular here in the States. We had the Nissan Fairlady Z. It's essentially a Z car. Very cool, very sporty. If you weren't an expert and you saw this here on the road, you'd say, hey, that's a 240Z or that's a 260Z, or wow, look at that 280Z. That's a cool looking car. Well, I mean, this one, the color's a little odd. I used to have a friend who had a white one of these, and we used to drive all over Okinawa in that thing. It was kind of a rust bucket, but it got good mileage, and it looked sporty, you know, except for the rust. Looking at this car here, the doors open, the hood opens with a fairly detailed, chrome-looking motor under there. Not realistic, but it looks cool. And, amazingly enough, the rear hatch opens. Sadly, the rear hatch won't stay open. The tires on this are pretty cheap and almost embarrassing. The detail on the bottom is not horrible, and they actually put a little bit of chrome paint on the tailpipe. This has some weight to it. It's good solid, I don't want to say steel, it's probably pot metal. It has a fair amount of detail both inside and out, and as you can see if you look closely, this is a right-hand drive, you know, because it's in Japan. But something I have not really seen in one of these diecast vehicles before, at least I don't think I have. The seats move. You can tilt the seats back. So if you can shrink yourself down really, really tiny and get in this car, you can recline that seat all the way back. Yeah, I know there's so many things wrong with that statement I just made. Something I am disappointed about, there is no date on the bottom of this vehicle. This could be from the 1990s, it could be from the 1980s, and it could even be from sometime in the 70s. It really depends which body style this is. I mean, if I did some research, I could probably figure out the body style and say, okay, this is a 1979 Fairlady Z, and it was produced, and you'd say, I don't know, sometime around then or a little bit after then. Either way, it's a nice addition to my collection, but it's really weird. It has so much interior detail. It has seats that move. You got the rear hatch, the doors, the hood, but the tires are just absolute junk. That's how they get you. Alright, what do you think? Cool or not cool? Did you already know what a Fairlady Z was? Leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.